Anybody out there, just so you know, I'm still demonically attacked, which means specifically for you. If you're not at 540 unconditional love today, what does that mean? That's some, I don't know. That's 5 more of them. It's very difficult for me to get words because of the demonic attack on me. All I'm going to tell you again and again is you choose. Every day. You choose. What are you choosing? You're choosing whether you're... I don't know. I can't help you out because everybody already chose. You didn't know? Everybody's already chosen. Everybody's already chosen. Everybody's already chosen whether to be at 540 or not. Those people who are not at 540 are going into the lake of fire forever. It's as simple as that. There's no reincarnation in this lifetime. That was a fancy idea that was passed along, and it's not true. No one is getting reincarnated. You're either going to have more life, or you're going to not have any more life. There's no other words that I can tell you other than I'm being tortured again, another day. This is it, folks. This is the end of the world. It is the end of the world, and everyone has been judged. Everyone has been judged. Are you being judged again today? No. What are you waiting for? I don't know. It's going to be a big time, and everybody's trying to figure out what I can possibly say, and the answer is going to be the same as everybody else gets. I don't know what's going to happen. Is something going to happen? Yes. Is it something major that's going to happen and change the world? Yes. What's going on? It's the separation of the wheat from the chaff. It's biblical. That's what's going on. Either you're wheat or you're chaff. Chaff is the waste products. What happens to it? It gets burnt. Who's going to get burnt? You. How? You're going to some place in the Bible, they called it. And you're going there, and you're going to be never let out. Because you disobeyed God. God said 540 or bust. You're not at 540. I can't believe you're so stupid. I'm not surprised. I see stupid people everywhere. I see beyond stupid people wandering around loop-de-doop, loop-de-doop. Mental retards, we used to be allowed to call them. We used to be allowed to call people what they were. If you were a mental retard, we said, you're a mental retard. I see a lot of mental retards these days. Every time I go into Walmart and I see somebody who's in the parking lot rushing to put on their mask that no one is required to wear anymore. Rushing in the parking lot, jumping in out of the car and getting that mask on so that they can voluntarily comply. I see a lot of stupid people. All those stupid people, every last one of them is going into the lake of fire. Because I can't have people going around volunteering to be slaves. That's not fifth dimensional, that's demonic. And if you want to be a slave, that's called masochist. It's not normal. So, anybody who is volunteering to be a masochist by wearing a fucking mask when there's no mask mandate, I'm calling you demonic. And there's no demonics that's going to 5D Earth. I'm very tough. I'm very, very tough. Nobody who's even a little bit fuck-faced gets a pass. Nobody even a little bit fuck-faced. What's fuck-faced? If you're cruel, if you're evil, you're fuck-faced. I can't help you out. Everybody wants to know, what about me? What about me? Are you at 540 unconditional love or not? On the scale of human consciousness, that's the only question you need to answer. And if you're not, you're not. And if you are, you are. And when's it all going to happen? I don't know. Any moment now. I know we've been waiting. I don't know. The past few years, we've been told there was going to be the great separation. I know, I never expected this. When I was a kid, did I think there was going to be a separation of the wheat from the chaff? No. After I've been tortured for 6 years, do I think so? Yes. Yes, it fully convinces me. Being tortured by electronic control for 6 years, has convinced me that it is the end of the world because no one has come to turn off these machines. There is no government power that is watching to see who is using terrorist things on people. There is no government. There's no oversight. So there's only God. There's only God and the people. And everything else that's supposed to be looking after the people don't. So it is the end of government, and it's the end of the world as we know it. And the people who are not at 540 on the scale of human consciousness are going to the lake of fire to burn forever. Because they're dumb bunnies? Well, yes, they're dumb. There's no doubt about it that people who are low on the scale of human consciousness are dumb. And there's no doubt that they are evil. They are dumb and evil. And all those people are going into the lake of fire to burn forever. Because they didn't have to. They chose it. People chose to be demonic or angelic. People chose. That's how they got where they got. Stupid, lazy people went the evil route. Lazy, stupid people are in the lake of fire. People who are not stupid and people who have an open heart are going to continue to live. And their life is going to get much better. Because when you burn away, 80% of the world population, 80% of the people are lake of fire people. 80%. Does it sound horrible? Well, Earth is a probationary planet. It's purgatory, according to David R. Hawkins of Consciousness Research. So you can expect 80% of the world population to no longer be around. And then, the rest of them, I don't know. I don't think you're going to see it. Because I don't think you're going to see 20% of the world population at 540. 3% is what we calculated before. We think 3% of the world population is going to... But that's still plenty. It's more than plenty. 3% of 8 billion people is more than enough people. We're not going to go extinct. So whatever it is, between 1% and 20% of the world population continues, and everybody else goes to the lake of fire because they chose that.